Hello everyone, Russell Wright from Network Empire and ThemeZoom.com, and I'm here with a new Network Empire team member, Mike Pierce, to talk to you about Social Explosion, which is a new proprietary plugin and technology that we were going to wait to release until ThemeZoom certification in May of this year, while Mike will be teaching along with other Network Empire members. However, in light of recent events and some new and exciting developments, we've decided to start letting longtime Network Empire family members in for the controlled beta pretty much, right, Mike?
Yeah, we're going to get people in here and start letting them use the system due to some of the information that has come to light lately from Google people like John Mueller.
Yeah. And we're going to talk a little bit about this here. And just a real quick overview, as is the Network Empire way, I want to talk a little bit about Mike. Mike is a prodigy technologist and master at arms, as well as a thought leader in our company now. He's just spent a week with me and Sue live here at the Mesa ThemeZoom Secret Labs. And we've talked about a lot of things. We were pretty much up for 4 or 5 nights straight, right, Mike?
Yeah, we were. It was.
Yeah, it's been crazy. And so he is, I consider him internet special ops among many other things. He's proven himself to be highly skilled at implementing a lot of the Network Empire ideas over the last few years. And as you know, the socially activated one web ring perpetual downstream traffic system is a pretty complex system that is inevitably going to become the new type of PBN as we move beyond private blog networks. And if you haven't studied any of our work, you need to visit us at networkempire.com to learn more about it. But many of you who've been with us for years and years remember the concept of the social shredder. And that was the idea that you should take your painkiller articles from your upstream platforms, that is your WR1 and your WR2, which is your transaction sites. And when you're automatically, or any other type of posting from your blog, the concept was to take your painkiller articles and strip them apart sentence by sentence and tweet, pin, Facebook, socialize, bookmark everything downstream to your outer rings. And that's a very important concept that we've created, and Mike took the initiative and had the insight and the technological skill to help us build a plugin that we now call Social Explosion. We've been doing anecdotal tests. And on these anecdotal tests, as the results begin to roll in, we're seeing a minimum of 22% increase in visits, and we're going to be giving you huge amounts of new results on this, as they come in from beta testers. We've only been beta testing, what, Mike, about a couple of weeks or something?
It's been about 2 weeks with the first phase of testers.
Okay, so we're going to go and talk a little bit about what this is going to look like, because you have special privileges to be able to launch with us and gain access to this technology. And let's go ahead. I'm going to go to a blog area where it's installed so that you can kind of see what to expect. So Mike, where I'm at right now is I'm inside the a sample website inside the Social Explosion account settings. So tell me a little bit about how the plugin works.
It's actually very hands-free once you have installed and activated. So installation is the simple plugin installation that everybody is used to. If you're not used to the plugin installation, the Network Empire members area will help you through that. But once you are installed, it's just a simple copy and paste of your username and your token. And at that point, you're actually ready to use your own accounts with the plugin. There's no more payment or anything needed. You can actually just move through the different accounts and set up to use tweets and Google Plus and Pinterest to get your information out to your followers with your account.
Gotcha. And so what precisely does this thing do? So if I've got a blog post that's got an article written in the painkiller style, and I'm set up on Twitter, for instance, what will happen when I post?
If you have connected to the Twitter army, it will actually take apart your post into the painkiller elements, and it will start to drip feed those posts out to the army behind you now.
And describe what you mean by
this is actually, we're talking about multiple accounts, talking about your product or services, and tweeting and pinning and plussing all of your products and images and content.
And all this is happening on autopilot.
It's all hands-free. Once it's set up, it's going to work for you. The only thing you have to do is continue to produce content.
Okay, gotcha. So as long as you're producing content and you have a subscription, correct?
That's correct. If you have an active monthly subscription to the Twitter army, you will just produce content and it will push your content out in memes through the painkiller method.
Right. So we've shredded apart those articles. You have the painkiller article method, and let's talk a little bit about these price points. When you're talking about credits in this plugin, explain what it is that you mean by credit.
Credits are your social signals, so your tweet, your retweet, your pin, your plus, or your like, and other elements.
So all those things are happening through a variety of different...
All of those things are happening.
Uh-huh.
All of those things are happening through a variety of different social networks that is growing at this point. And they are limited only to what you have decided your website needs. So there is no limit like normal social signal utilities that are out there right now. It actually lets you go hands-free and as hard as you want to go, or as small as you want to go.
Gotcha. Yeah, and we've got packages all the way up to even enterprise level. You can see that $800 a month should you have big enterprise stuff that you want to do, which is really, really cool. Okay, so that's pretty much Social Explosion in a nutshell. So let's talk a little bit about the release, Mike. So we're going to push this out to our close-in members, which is who this video is for. And then we're going to go to as we start getting our testing material in, we're going to go to the rest of, what do you think our reach will be? We're going to go public with this in what, a month or so?
I think we're looking at the middle of February to go public, which is at that point that the price increase will happen.
Gotcha. Yeah, and we'll get to everybody. We'll actually, on the sales page, we'll have the countdown timer and the price increase so that everybody can jump on board now. We wanted the right of first refusal for all of our Network Empire and Themes in members. So that is really, really awesome. I think that pretty much covers it. And again, folks, remember that the Social Explosion plugin and the concept of the painkiller article method and the shredder method, what makes this unique and distinct from other plugins out there that propose to be auto backlinking and the rest, is that all of it's based on highly clickable and click addictive sentences and headlines and memes, that because you've written your concept in the mode that we've discussed and what we've taught our members, our thousands of members around the world, your click-throughs are going to be much higher. And there's also the social signal stuff that's recently come to light, which we didn't really get into, Mike. You want to cover that just a little bit more? What's Mueller and those guys really talking about?
Over the last couple months, Google employees have been hinting at and then coming out and flat saying that social signals are a way for Google to tell that there is some quality to a website. So the way it has been presented to me and the way I understand it is that there will be a trigger on your website and they will start looking deeper into your website for quality. And one of those elements that they look for are social signals. So I'm kind of calling this panda insurance at this point.
Exactly.
It's one of those elements that help you kind of avoid those type of pitfalls.
Absolutely. And so that's it, folks. I'm going to make sure that all of you gain access to this. If you have any questions, please do contact the support desk. Also, feel free to contact me on Skype at ThemeZoom, where I'm happy to help you as you make your decision about where you want to go. And we hope that you jump on board with this right away so you can start getting the results that a lot of our beta testers are seeing. Mike, thank you so much for covering this with me, and I'm really, really excited about this plugin.
I am too. Thanks, Russell.
And folks, keep in mind that, remember, we're building a plugin factory, an arsenal of plugins that will include this and others. Imagine using this with the website silo architecture and the video silo architecture plugin, and our soon to come out onto the market, our video Kraken plugin, which I will always install Social Explosion with, because then you'll have the siloing, you'll have the automated video directly from Vertical Market Research or Kraken, the Vertical Online Market Analysis tool, with the website silo architecture blueprint, and while you're posting automatically those videos, you can also be socially exploding them with Mike's new plugin. We have such incredible things planned for you over the next couple months, so please stay tuned. Russell Wright and Mike Pierce from networkempire.com. Thanks, folks. We'll see you on the inside.